So the women had gone to the tomb early in the morning in order to anoint the body of Jesus. And when they arrived, they discovered that the big stone that was on the entrance of the tomb had already been rolled away. And when they looked inside, they saw a vision of angels who told them that Jesus was risen. And we're told the women left the tomb quickly, full of fear, but also joy. And on their way, they meet Jesus himself. Jesus appears to them, and he tells them to do three things. First, don't be afraid. Second, go. And third, tell. And this is still our mission today as we continue to celebrate this great mystery of the resurrection of Jesus. Do not be afraid to be a Christian. Do not be afraid to let people know that you believe in Jesus and his resurrection. Do not be afraid to stand up for what you know is right and good and true, because it's what Jesus has told us is right and good and true. Do not be afraid. I think so often we're afraid of faith today. We don't really want people to know that I believe. We don't want people to be upset or to turn people off. And we should never consciously turn people off. But don't be afraid to let everyone know that you believe in Jesus. Secondly, then, is to go out into the world and tell, the third thing, this message, that Jesus, who was dead, is alive, and that he still continues to live today. Go and tell. Again, don't be obnoxious. Don't go and stand in the middle of the street yelling to everyone, Jesus is risen. But tell all that you can about your faith. This is an amazing gift that we have, to believe in the one who is risen from the dead. And it's up to us to proclaim that message, just as it was to the women who were the first to be told, don't be afraid, but go and tell all that you've seen, all that you've experienced, all that you know. Go and tell as many people as you can. That's our mission this Easter. In a different way, because we're not meeting a lot of people right now, but maybe in our own families, to talk about our faith. Why do we believe? Why do we get up every morning at 7:30 to watch this Mass when we could be sleeping in because we have nowhere to go? Why do we believe? Why do we follow the Lord? To not be afraid to talk among yourselves about the Lord and your faith. Do not be afraid. Go and tell. These were the first commission that Jesus gave on the day of his resurrection, and he gives it to us today as we continue to celebrate this glorious day of his resurrection.